Hello, my friends on YouTube, also from Energy Radio and Facebook. This is your friend. In this afternoon, Joe Alexander. I want to uplift you with a short message that will guide you, especially in these times where we are living. Times people don't know what to do, uncertain time. But one thing I know that there is hope, that there's confidence, that there is much more than what you hear, what you see, what you feel. Even in times when everything is negative, when everything is uncertain, I can tell you that you could be a friend, you could be a family member, you could be a good neighbor to uplift, to encourage, and to help those who are around you. There's something that, spite of where you coming from, in spite of your affiliation, in spite of your religion, in spite of how big is your income, how low is your income, something that we all have in common. We all have human. We all created by the Creator to live in harmony, to live respecting one another, uplifting one another. That if we lose the focus, if we stop loving one another, we stop respecting one another, in spite of your religion, if we stop looking out for each other, we will end up eating each other. We will end up fighting each other. We will end up going in the wrong direction, and going in the wrong direction will not benefit nobody. Instead, will create things even worse of what is happening right now. The Creator, He created us, and the wise teacher, He wrote in the holy book that we could be good neighbors. We could be a good family member. We can be good co-workers. We can be somebody that can go the extra mile, not just to look after our own life and after our own family, but look after the one who is in front of us, who is around us. And this is a time that we should do this. This is a time that the book, the holy book, and the teachers told us that we have to uplift. We have to encourage. We have to be a friend. Be my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper. Be someone that can be trusted, that can be relied. Because only when we uplift each other, only when we overlook our differences, and believe that we all created to be live in harmony in spite of your differences, in spite of what you are coming from. We were all created to uplift each other, to help one another. Then if we can just focus on this, we could overlook everything that is negative, everything that can divide us, everything that can take us apart, because apart we become as weak as anybody could be. But when we come together, spite of our differences, and know that we can uplift each other, then we can move forward. We can overlook all the negative around and focus in the positive energy. We all have a choice, or either allow ourselves to be overtaken and dragged by this current of negative energy at such a point that we get caught up, and then when we try to turn back, we are so deep in this current negative energy. Or we can make the choice, the conscious decision of to be positive, be someone that, despite of where we are coming from, we can come together to look after each other. If we fall in the big big trap of fighting one another, then we cannot move forward. We will end up jumping and crushing and trampling one another, and at the end, no one will be truly happy. No one will truly be able to enjoy what the Creator has given us. We all have a choice of follow or allow this negative energy, or we can make a choice that follow the positive energy. We have a choice of lift. We have a choice of rejecting and moving towards that can make a difference in somebody's life, and a neighbor, a co-worker, a family member, a stranger, someone that you might not know, but someone that when you look deep into yourself, you know that we have much in common. That in spite of the barriers of divisions, that in spite of the negative, that coming together we could move forward. Coming together we could plan, we can rebuild, we can uplift, but divided there's not much that we could do. So I exhort you in this afternoon to look for common ground, to look for the laws that created this universe. This law that is a natural law that says that it is more beneficial to work together than to be divided. That is more beneficial to help someone than to put someone down. That is more beneficial to give a helping hand to somebody than ignore just because of the way they look. This is because of their differences. Oh, my dear friends, we are living in very difficult times, and life don't have to be more difficult than what it is if we can just choose to do what is right. Choose to not to just do what is good for you, but good for humanity, good for those who are around you. It's a matter of choice. It's a choice that we can choose today or ignore and be caught up in this flood, this current of negative energy that is dragging so much, even to the point that they're turning against each other. Oh, it don't have to be like this. The Creator, the laws of the universe, the laws of put in place by the Creator has been very clear from the beginning that when we turn against each other, we will not survive. But when we work together, when we overlook weaknesses, differences, mistakes, and we find a common ground, and we could move forward. We can build, we can reveal, despite of your religion. Love, it is the most important thing. It's not the love that is fake, the love that is by word, but it's a love that is shown through actual doings, through actual actions of making the difference in someone and uplifting someone and helping someone. This is what will override all the negative energy that is being spread in our days today. It's a common ground of doing good for one another, of taking care of each other's, wanting what you want for you, for your neighbor, and sharing what you have, so someone can be uplifted, can be strengthened, and can be satisfied. There's no time to allow ourselves to be carried away by this negative current that gets worse and worse and worse, and gets to a point that it becomes destructive. it becomes divisive. It becomes so dangerous, and it can become so bad that we won't have control over everything negative that can be taking place. But it's time to uplift each other. It's time to follow the laws of the Creator, of the good teachers, the good teacher who taught us that we should know better, that we can do more when we look at somebody with the eyes of compassion, with the eyes of humanity. When we look at someone and we're willing to help the person, in spite of where they're coming from, in spite of how they look, in spite of your differences, we're willing to overlook our differences to uplift somebody. Oh, I wanted to share this message because I have spoken to people who are nervous, who are anxious, who don't know what to do, say, don't know what to expect. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to say. Well, friends, we can start by uplifting each other. We can start by encouraging each other. We can start by going the extra mile for somebody that might seem, might think differently, but that when we really look at it in a positive way, you find out that we have more in common than what it takes us apart. Oh, I pray, I exhort you to find a common ground, to uplift somebody, to encourage somebody, to do good to somebody, to love somebody that you never expect to love before. Like this, we will grow stronger together instead of eating each other apart. Until then, and you have a great and blessed day, and may the Creator and the energy of life enlighten your path and your ways and your home. Until then, bye bye.